Hello, and welcome to our training series on Quality Assurance in Textile and Garments Manufacturing. In today's video, we will talk about Module 14, Material Compliance Checks. In this video, you will learn what is material compliance, types of incoming materials, common buyer requirements, material inspection methods, real factory scenario, documentation for material compliance, material rejection handling, compliance checklist, key tips for material compliance. What is material compliance? Material compliance is a crucial step in garment manufacturing. It ensures that everything we bring into the factory from fabric to packaging meets buyer requirements and legal safety standards. It's not just about quality, it's about preventing potential product recalls, safety hazards, and buyer dissatisfaction. Our goal is to ensure all materials are safe, functional, and approved before use in production. Types of incoming materials. Let's look at the 5 main categories of incoming materials. Each of these has different compliance requirements. Fabrics can vary from knits to denim. Trims include functional elements such as zippers and buttons. Labels and tags need to be accurate. Packaging materials protect the product during shipping and transportation. Accessories like sequins or patches often carry safety risks. All of them must be reviewed for compliance before use. Common buyer requirements. Buyers have specific quality and safety standards. These can include color fastness to avoid bleeding during washing, control over shrinkage, and strong stitching components. Importantly, safety and regulatory standards, like REACH in Europe or CPSIA in the US, must be met to avoid legal issues. Every incoming material must comply with these buyer-specific expectations. Material inspection methods. Different materials need different inspection techniques. Fabric is typically checked using the 4-point system, which identifies and rates defects. Trims must be tested for function and safety, zippers must work smoothly, and metal parts shouldn't be sharp. Labels are verified for correct information and barcode functionality. Each step ensures the item is both functional and compliant. Real factory scenario, button rejection. Here's a real-life example. During routine inspection, a sharp-edged metal button was found. This posed a serious safety risk and could have led to customer injury or buyer complaints. Immediate action was taken, production was stopped, the button batch returned, and we implemented 100% testing for sharp edges moving forward. This example shows how proper inspection can prevent major issues. Documentation for material compliance. Proper documentation is key to traceability and accountability. The material inspection report logs what was checked and the results. Lab test reports provide performance and chemical safety data. Approval forms or counter samples signed by the buyer or QA head serve as the final reference. These records must be kept for 6 to 12 months in case of audits or issues. Material rejection handling. If a material fails inspection, it must be tagged and isolated immediately to prevent accidental use. The supplier should be informed with documented evidence. The batch can be returned or replaced, but it must not be used until it's cleared by the QA manager. To avoid production delays, it's always smart to keep buffer stock of approved trims. Compliance checklist. This visual checklist summarizes key material compliance checks. Make sure fabric matches approved shade and width. Look for defects using the 4-point system. Verify trims for size, color, and function. Labels must be accurate. Safety tests must be passed. And, of course, keep all the documentation up to date. This checklist helps ensure nothing is missed. Key tips for material compliance. Here are some tips for day-to-day compliance. Critical items like safety-related trims or labels should be inspected 100%. For fabric, inspect at least 10% of the bulk. Always compare against the buyer-approved counter sample. Use tools like measuring tapes, lightbox, and structured checklists. Finally, log everything daily and report any rejections promptly. Quick summary, Module 14. To wrap up, material compliance protects both the brand and the end consumer. Never skip material checks before accepting into stores. QA must work closely with stores and purchasing teams. And remember, documented inspections can prevent expensive rework and complaints later. Material compliance is not just a formality, it's a quality and safety shield. Thank you for joining this training session. We hope you learned something valuable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. See you in Module 15, Inspection Documentation and Archiving.